Don't take your talents and bury them in the ground and in hopes that you can hold on to them and save them for a long time for when the moment's right. Nah, take your creative work and share it. Share it with the world. Stop waiting. What's good, everybody? Welcome back. This is Lifted Noise. My name's Rahul. If you've never been here, what I usually do on the channel is MPC tutorials and beat making videos. As of most recently, the MPC 500 and the MPC ONE. I've done a lot of stuff with the MPC Live in the past, and what I've been thinking about lately is finger drumming. So I'm getting back into it. I did a basics of finger drumming with the MPC Live video probably about a year ago. If you're interested in that kind of thing, I'll put a link to that video in the description, so go ahead and check that out. And today I want to give you guys a free pack, but I also want to show you my MPC ONE sticker bomb. I'm not sure, well, I was thinking to myself, why does this interest me so much? You know, it may have started with this, Victrola little suitcase vinyl player that I found at a thrift shop. Someone had sticker bombed it, and the first thing that I sticker bombed was the SP-404, which was super easy because it's got like this, it's got like a faceplate that you could just take off. It's got 4 screws on it, and it separates from the rest of the body. The whole thing is made of plastic, but the casing, like the front panel that has like all the labels for the function and all that, can just come right up, and then you can put stickers on it, cut out the excess around, you know, like the buttons and the pad holes, and it's super easy. But since then, I don't know, I think what fascinates me about it is just that it's just the aspect of personalizing your machine in front of you, you know. And maybe it's the parallels with hip-hop. You know, you take something that was created with some other intent and then turn it into something else with a new intent, you know, like chopping a sample. I'm really like cutting up a couple of stickers, a couple of words, and then rearranging them and then making it say something else, you know. So I think that's pretty cool. So I sort of did that here with the MPC ONE. There's not much space on it, so I just got kind of creative and made it a little bit unique to myself. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a cool thing. It'd be awesome if like all samplers, if like the manufacturers of these things, like Akai and whatever company that makes samplers, would actually consider that whole thing, like making a faceplate that's easily removable. So I'm not so sure I'm comfortable with taking this apart, as I've seen, like I saw like a video on the MPC Live and how like it's like a pad upgrade thing, and how difficult it is to open up unless you really know what you're doing. You might want to not do that. So this doesn't look as easy as some of the older MPCs. I sticker bomb my MPC 500. I've taken that apart. The 1000, those are easier. You can just unscrew it and then the top faceplate part comes off. With this, I believe all the electronics is connected to the actual top part, so the bottom comes out. But I put some stickers around the buttons and the knobs and stuff and got a little creative with it. So shout out to 005 Dynasty for the first one. Got the Lifted Noise logo, of course. Go check him out. He does dope work on many aspects. A jack of all trades, beat maker, logo designer, just artwork design, and filmmaker. He's done music videos, dope stuff. Check him out. And here's another sticker bomb project that I did. I'll show you real quick with my Akai MPK mini plate. You may have seen it in some of my videos. I got the idea from Sicky Beats, so shout out to him. He's got a pretty big channel, music production channel. I'm sure you probably heard of him. He's pretty dope, but he has the tutorial on how to do this right here. We're putting the stickers on the actual keys, and that's pretty cool. So taking a look at some of these other stickers right here. Underneath the Lifted Noise logo, I got this sticker that says 2020 on it, just to remember this year. And then I put a little question mark on it because there's been so many uncertainties with this year that's come along with it, you know, with COVID, with a lot of just crazy shit. And then I put this little guy right here. This is like a sticker of this astronaut, and he's holding these balloons and he's just kind of floating in the air. So kind of added it on there, so as if this is some kind of balloon, you know, and they're floating up, being lifted in 2020. And this is from that same sticker. This is a sticker actually that that I got from work. They got this thing called Pink Shirt Day, and it just meant something to me when I seen it because of the word lift, and just a big part of what my channel's about, and it's in the name. You know, it's about lifting noise. There's a few meanings to this, or at least a couple, you know. Lifting noise, it's hip hop, sampling, taking something from somewhere else. I don't know who you attribute the saying to, but I really appreciated the the saying. How does it go? Good artists borrow, but great artists steal. So kind of that little element to what lifted noise is, stolen sound or repurposed sound in the kind of tradition of hip hop. But then also just that element of lifting each other up, lifted noise, is kind of what it's become, and like a kind of realization that also a part of my journey and what I'm doing here, as far as my brand or what it is that I want to do on my channel, is also lift each other, lift people up, you know, encourage people. That's important to me. I feel like ultimate purpose is found when you serve others. So that was cool seeing that was a sticker that was created at my job. And you know, sometimes you go to the daily 9 to 5 and it isn't exactly what you want to do. Just seeing that was kind of like an indication, a sign for me. It was one of many signs, so it wasn't just that sticker. I was like, oh. But a lot of signs followed here in 2020. Something just kind of telling me to keep doing what I'm doing, although it doesn't always seem to be like you're on the right path. You know, sometimes you just got to keep going regardless of the situation. But anyways, that's what that was. And if I can clarify, lifted noise would be another way of saying raised vibration. So let's raise our vibration from our lower vibrations of this, you know, physical realm, and start to behave and act in a spiritual realm, in a higher vibration. I just believe in love, and I feel like that's the highest vibration, which is, you know, God the creator. That is the highest vibration. God is love. On the next bit, I just changed this bank little label right here for these pad bank buttons to sauce. Nothing too deep there. I just thought that would be cool. Moving down, this is the browse/save button. But when I saw the share sticker that I could cut out, I just said I want to put that there. And the reason I put that share sticker over where the save label is was because I just had the thought to myself, because I've spent so much time in my life just making beats and saving them, but never actually sharing my creative work. And I know in my time doing this that I've heard people mirror the same thought back to me, is that they've been waiting for a long time. They've been waiting for something to happen, which is probably their beats to get better. They don't feel like they're good enough. But I put that there just as an encouragement, a reminder myself, and I wanted to share that with you guys in order to encourage you and to remind you, don't just save your beats, don't just save your creative work. You know, don't take your talents and bury them in the ground and in hopes that you can hold on to them and save them for a long time for when the moment's right. Nah, take your creative work, save it just so you have a backup, but then share it with the world. Stop waiting. I hate to come off like preachy and all that, but this is just important. It's important that you start sharing. And that's a reminder for myself. I always try to like at least put out the advice that I need to hear for myself, and I need to hear that. I need a constant reminder. So that's that. So when I got the lifted noise stickers done, thanks again to 005 Dynasty for designing that. I love it so much. I need you to know that. I can't say it enough. Ordered those from Sticker Mule, so I decided to cut up some of the stickers that also came with it. This was like the sticker mule. There's like a mule on it, so I chopped it up. This is the mule sauce sticker from Sticker Mule, which is a really good hot sauce. I love it. Put it on everything. My girl loved it. She put it on everything. It was gone within like a few days. But yeah, I just took that off, cut out some other. This was from something else. It says only the best. Just kind of put those things together just as an encouragement to be only the best me, you know, be only the best you. Strive for that, believe in that. So just more encouragement, you know what I mean? Moving down here, just kind of put this stuff together. It just, sometimes things just come together, you know? Like when you chop a sample, you don't always necessarily know, unless you're like some crazy genius. I'm not a crazy mad genius or anything, but you could tell me if you want to. But yeah, sometimes things just come together when you're making a beat, and I was just chopping stuff up, and I saw Sick Day, and then I saw Got A Sick Day. Then in the end, I found these little MU, so kind of looks like Got a Music Day. That was cool. Then a bunch of other stickers I chopped up. Higher Than Space, a little rocket, Who doesn't like space? And then over here kind of did a little cut up. Happened to find one that said kicks. And this is, let me go over to mine. This is the hold up. If we go over here, this is the finger drumming kit. So this is where I always put my kicks, and I always put my snare, I always put my hat. So I labeled them for fun. I don't know, it just feels good, and that's about it. That's it with that. So, you know, it's a pretty simple sticker bomb. For me, it feels better than just having a plain old MPC One. So, and then I did one last one, kind of speaking this into existence, kind of just declaring it. So maybe it's not true, but you know, I probably give this one up to Ficus Beats or something, the MPC One King. But hey, I probably have the only MPC One that says this, so you know what? I mean, if you aren't gonna declare it, I'm gonna declare it. I'm the MPC One King, so everybody else sit down. Just kidding. Yeah, man, I just think there's some parallels to, you know, customizing your samplers, kind of like beautifully poetic, you know, because a sampler is pretty much what you put into it. It's gonna sound like you. Whatever you put into it, it's gonna sound like. So I think it's poetic to be able to, like, you know, there's something about customizing, sticker bombing your MPC as well, in a way. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, if you guys are interested in the finger drumming sample pack, it's a free download, link in the description. That will take you to my Patreon, where you will see a free download for this. If you're also interested in possibly supporting the Lifted Noise channel, supporting me and what I do, if you appreciate it, if you get some value out of it, I have $1 monthly sample packs there. So those sample packs will include loop packs that I've created, royalty-free stuff, original stuff that I've created with the MPC One. It will also contain a key group for the MPC One or MPC X Live, any MPC software, anything of the new generation of MPCs. And then it'll also contain a drum pack created by me, layered and, you know, processed. And also available for the MPC 500. It's also available in formats for the MPC 500 because this is one of my favorite MPCs of all time. So you will see that in there, and you'll receive that as a Patreon as well, whether you have one of these or not. But if you do have one, that's available as well. I appreciate everybody, and until next time, please do stay humble and lift noise. God bless.